After 9 months of being locked out of my home, I'm finally back home in Bali. Today is the day I'm finally coming home. One more hour until we land. Oh my gosh, I'm back in Indonesia, but I'm not back in Bali. So today's date is December 6th, and as of right now, there are no flights operating directly to Bali internationally. And it was that easy. There was 3 checkpoints. The first is just where you sat in that chair and basically you'd fill out your questionnaire. Then from there, you head on to the second checkpoint where you pass over your PCR test. From there, you get a stamp, and then you move on to the third checkpoint, which is just immigrations. And so it didn't really feel all that different. Woo. Indonesia, the kind of place where anyone can be a millionaire. Oh. My face is sweating. I know I should complain. Most people do that every day with their jobs, but I'm still gonna complain anyways. I have a 6 a.m. flight that gives me maybe 5 hours to sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's freaking do this thing. It's time to get back to Bali. Sounded a lot cooler in my head. Some of the craziest turbulence I've ever experienced. That was one of the diciest flights I think I've ever been on. The entire flight was just back and forth, up and down. Unbelievable, guys. It's now been 9 months since I've been here. When I was packing for my trip mid-March, I was going to Switzerland thinking that I'll be back in a month, maybe 2 tops. I don't think any single one of us could have prepared for what it's become, but I'm so grateful to be back here today. They're telling me I need to download this app. It's called EHAC, and you basically fill out all your information, then you get a barcode, and then you can enter. I'm gonna say it, I'm really impressed. Everything's been very streamlined. I feel like there's been a lot of steps, but they're all here for good reason.
Hi! What's up, dude?
These guys have been working away on something really big. This is it right here. Can I just say how proud of you guys I am? Aww. Cam and Kels have been working tirelessly to build their own custom camera strap brand. Ooh. Handcrafted, beautiful leather, and it supports the local communities.
What an ad. Can we refilm that on my camera?
This is so nice, man.
Thanks, dude. It's #1.
Yeah. And I'll sell it when this is a big brand.
Have you bought Pokemon cards yet?
Just about every single year, I've gone all the way back to Canada for Christmas so that I can be with my family. But with the way things are right now, it just didn't make sense to travel that way. So I did the next best thing, and I decided to start my family in Bali. Meet my little rescue pup, Koda. One of the best parts of Bali is there are countless coffee shops, restaurants, and I'm super stoked to say everything is open. Even the gyms are open, which honestly, this is something you can't take for granted in 2021. This is literally one of the most important things in my life. This right here, this is how I cope with stress. And that's why I've been coming for my daily workout here at Body Factory, followed by a quick session in the sauna. And last, and most certainly worst, 30 minutes in the cold tub. I have to say, Canggu, this one small part of Bali, has stayed completely open, but that can't be said about the rest of the island. Good morning, guys. So I bring you up here to the north of Bali right now. A beautiful start to the day, cloudy one, it's rainy season, but right now I'm in Munduk, and this is one of the regions that's probably one of the hardest hit of all of Bali tourism. It's kind of come to a complete standstill. You don't really have anything open right now. In fact, they only opened up this hotel by special request. Me and a couple friends came up here, rented a couple of the villas, but because there's nobody here, they have stayed completely shut. And right now, this is how most businesses are looking here in Bali. Everybody has to make their own decisions on what's best for them when they're prepared to travel. But let's just say that if you are, not only is it a great time because you get views like this without the competition, but you also get to help the local businesses, which are really in desperate need of it. Merry Christmas, bro.
Merry Christmas. Kelsey, look at me.
Most friends stay close together and share eggnog. All of us are like avoiding each other so we can get our best photo spots. Day 20 of Vlogmas and she's still smiling.
Vlogmas is over! Yeah!
The start of a beautiful Christmas. It's Christmas Eve right now. The sunset is so stunning tonight over the cliffside here in Uluwatu. And so many of my friends are here right now. It's honestly all that I could ever ask for. I'm so grateful I got to get back to Bali just in time for this. What do you think of Uluwatu so far?
I think Uluwatu is so beautiful and majestic. I mean, look at this. It's insane!
It is New Year's Day, and with that, there's been some complications. The Indonesian government announced that all of the Balinese clubs, bars, restaurants, typically the places you would go to spend New Year's, are all to be shut down by 11 p.m. at the very latest. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of going out on New Year's. It's always chaotic. It's just a mob of people in a small space. So, my friends and I had a far better idea, and this is it right here. Insane. This whole place right here is our groups. So we can party, we can hang out, we can talk, we can listen to music as late as we want. And the crazy thing is we're paying like $50 a person because there's 16 of us. So this place becomes somehow pretty darn affordable. This is the start of 2021. We're all here in the pool, setting our goals for the new year. Hey Cam, what goal did you set for yourself in 2021?
I've been carrying around this big white fanny pack in the front of my gut for the last few months. I would also like success in my business. So I would like to...
All right, now you're getting greedy. Just start with the farmer's 10.
Yeah.
A bit of an update from the Puppy Palace. Just the other day, I got some turf laid down here for Coda so that he can do potty, even though there's not a proper little green space back here. And this little fence here keeps him safe from the pool. Just yesterday, one of the handy dudes came over and installed this. He's got this little slope area and he can get himself out. But what time is it now?
It's swimming time for the puppers.
He's probably about 2 months old. He's grown so much, so much. Look at you. We're gonna give him his first little swimming lesson.
Oh, he's doing
it! What's going on? What's going on? See, I showed him the ramp. Check the ramp out. Yeah, good. Right. Back for lesson number 2. Okay. Good boy. Yeah. Good, he can swim. He's obviously enjoying himself enough. He's curious. I'm so proud of my son. Here, guy, get inside the bag. He's okay. He's gonna zip it up a little bit for his own safety. Oh! It's time to go. It's time to show you guys a real side, the behind the scenes to Bali, the side that most tourists will not see. Today we're going up north to a village that's having a really tough time through this season with a lack of tourism, with a lack of economic support. There has been a complete shortage in supplies. So we've come here to a wholesaler. Cam?
Me? I am the wholesaler. Welcome
Cam
to my
has
store.
amazing deals on rice. rice, baby, he is the guy. So we are getting 300 kilograms of rice, a ton of noodle packages. We're getting cooking oil, eggs, and the best thing is you can buy so much here with the US dollar. The currency is not very strong, which as a traveler is fantastic, and it also means your money can go so much further to help out a local. How does that feel?
It feels good. I feel strong.
That's like 60 pounds of rice. So the crazy thing is, 25 kg is 250,000 Indonesian rupiah, which is like $17. It's wild. So how much does it all cost, Cam?
This is our so far total.
Cam and I each put in $500. Him with Osprey and myself just with all the different business opportunities I've been given through social media. It's really time for me to find ways to be able to give back I really want to find a big project that I can really sink my teeth into, that I know will have a deep and lasting impact here in Bali. And the truth is, there's never been a time where it's been more needed. As soon as you get out into these areas where the locals live and you get to talking with them, you'll hear how most people are out of work right now, how most people are going through a very tough time because there's simply no work on the island and no real telling when it's going to come back in full force. I find talking about charity a little bit uncomfortable because it makes the conversation about me. I want to focus on the fact that there is need right now, there will always be need, and your money can go so far and help so many people. Hello.
Hello, Swastiastu.
We've arrived at a temple, so this is all Holy Land. We need to be completely dressed up here. We have the sarong to hide the evil. The lower part of the torso in the Balinese belief is said to be where the evil lies. Very nice, thank you. Is this your first sarong?
Yes, and it's my favorite color, pink.
That's purple. I think you need to get your eyes checked.
I am blind, almost legally, so.
Om Swastiastu. You can call me Made.
Om Swastiastu. This is so cool. So we've been invited into the second most holy place in all of Bali. This is not a place where tourists are typically allowed in, but that's just how much this gift, this donation has meant to the community. There's got to be at least 40 or 50 men here from all these surrounding villages that have come in to receive these donations, and it only makes me feel like we should have done so much more.
Saya ucapkan selamat datang bagi tamu kita yang sangat mulia. Semoga atas kedatangan Bapak Ibu sekalian dapat memberikan suatu rasa kenyamanan.
So some of you guys might actually know where we are right now. Once I show you what Lampoyin Temple is, this is actually a very famous Instagram spot, and when I was here last year, you were literally given a number. You had to wait in line and wait for your number to be called. It felt like going to like the DMV to get your license renewed. It was not a very nice experience, but the photo is so beautiful. But now, I guess again, the pros and cons of all this, we now have it all to ourselves. Good morning, guys. It's an early one here, and we've just arrived in Denpasar, Bali, which is like the most densely populated side of the entire island. And we are actually here at an orphanage. This is actually a church that goes by the name of Chloe House. And so there's about 15 kids here today that we are going to be taking on a little adventure out of the orphanage.
This is a really cool opportunity to finally get these kids out of the orphanage and take them somewhere fun. They haven't had an adventure or many activities in like the last year. Today's a big day, super exciting day.
What's his name?
Yubi.
Yubi. Hey, Yubi. Ah. Okay, Yubi. You be good, all right? See what I did there? Hey guys, do you guys want McDonald's? Yeah. Sick. Cam, you're a way better height, man.
Apakah kamu suka berenang?
So we're starting off our day right here with the breakfast of champions, rice and chicken, and in my case, I'm getting a sausage egg McMuffin. Road tripping, we're singing, they're singing, I'm not much of a singer, but we're just passing by Mount Batur. That is an active volcano, and the crazy thing is, they live within an hour and a half and they've never seen it before. This is the first time for them getting up here. It's so beautiful to be able to share that with them.
I can do anything.
Look at this one. Oh, that feels so good. So this is actually all a natural hot spring. So we're right now in Kintamani, which is this really cool mountainous region at the foot of Mount Batur, the big volcano we passed by. This water park is so funny. Everything is a giant like falling hazard. There's no lifeguards on duty. and everything's purple. And everything is so slick. Fun comes before safety, so this place has it all figured out. Hey man, awesome job today.
So much fun.
That was really cool.
Thanks for coming.
Ice cream time, let's go! After a day at the water park, of course, you've got to go and get some gelato, some ice cream. Is it good? Bagus? All right, right on. And we're back. So guys, this is Victor. He's the one that tirelessly serves all of these kids here, that gives so much of himself to make all this possible. And one interesting thing here is that Victor was just saying he'd be curious in having us come and teach everyone here how to take photos and videos. And I think we should take this a step further and try to find someone who wants to be a camera sponsor. We'll see if any of the big companies step up to the plate. But how cool would that be to get a camera for each of these kids? That could be the coolest passion project here.
I think it's cool. I think we should make that happen.
We need laptops and we need cameras. So if anyone wants to help out with this, hit me up. He's already a YouTuber. We saw him today at the water park. Bye guys. Bye! 2021, it's been a weird one, but I'm so glad to be back. And guys, if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a big thumbs up. It actually makes a really big difference on YouTube nowadays. The like button has come back in a big way, so please, if you enjoyed this, that's all I ask. As always, let's get lost again in the next one.